Imagine that you have a chain of restaurants with branches in different regions of Germany. It's necessary to use the business intelligence process to manage this chain of restaurants and analyze their activities individually. So, to go through the business intelligence process, you need to look at the data of the different branches of the restaurant. For example, let's say that according to the general information you've gathered, the demand for seafood at the restaurant's Hamburg branch is twice that of the other branches. However, the demand for sweets in the Hamburg branch is 3 times less than the other branches. In this case, based on the information obtained, it will be more beneficial for the budget and operation of the restaurant to increase the varieties of seafood and reduce the types of sweets on the menu in the Hamburg branch. The process of collecting such data, turning it into information and using this data for the purpose of business development is called business intelligence. Nowadays, the business intelligence process is used not only in marketing, but also in many other areas. Now let's look at the use of business intelligence in business and other areas and what achievements it leads to. The business intelligence process mainly consists of 3 parts. In the first stage, tasks such as data collection, budget calculation for certain dates, and so on are performed. So in order to fulfill this stage, any business must have a skilled IT team and IT tools to accurately collect data and transform the obtained data into statistics. As you can see, the first stage of business intelligence consists only of gathering all of the scattered data about a particular business. In the second stage, the process of transforming the collected data into information or statistics is carried out. The importance of this stage is that someone involved in business or marketing can easily understand and compare the data collected in the first stage. To put it more clearly, the second stage of business intelligence is to make the collected data analyzable. For example, it's easier for a marketing person to look at the percentages in the pie chart you see, analyze, and compare. But if the information is fragmented and unsystematic, this isn't easy to understand. Finally, the third stage is the stage of analyzing the collected data and making decisions based on it. For example, the world-famous Starbucks company can easily track customers' personal purchases from Starbucks through the loyalty card system it uses. Unlike other data collection methods, the loyalty card system simplifies the process of turning data into statistics. Thus, as a result of the business intelligence process, Starbucks is able to closely monitor the interest of customers and fill in the gaps of the company. Additionally, although business intelligence may appear to be a purely business-related process, it's not. Other private companies and even governments are also making extensive use of the business intelligence process. For example, in areas such as education, health, tourism, etc., states collect information related to these areas by applying the business intelligence process. Then they fill in the gaps in those areas or further develop them. However, in order for states to implement this process, public facilities in the country, such as schools or hospitals, must first adopt the widespread use of digital platforms. As an example, let's look at the case of the Egyptian state implementing the business intelligence process in the field of health. So, looking at the statistics of the past few years, the Egyptian state came to the conclusion that the hepatitis C disease is widespread in the country and the investment in this field is low. As a result, the state has allocated $530 million to the program to combat hepatitis C in the country. So, even if we're not aware of it, actually, business intelligence affects our daily life. So, from what we've mentioned, it can be concluded that the use of business intelligence helps companies or governments to make quick and effective decisions, especially if programs such as Microsoft or Stata are used in the data collection process. This process is accelerated. A second benefit of using business intelligence is that the process directly results in customer satisfaction. Imagine that as a result of this process, the company gives the customer their favorite product or service of choice. Thus, as a result of business intelligence, the phrase, "we care about the opinion of customers," really applies. As you can see, the application of business intelligence is becoming an increasingly widely used process today. The important thing is that this process is applied in public enterprises as well as private companies. Even the application of business intelligence leads to the widespread use of new technology and the reduction of bureaucratic elements in some states. In other words, State enterprises are beginning to give more space to the use of electronic and more practical platforms instead of lengthy documentation processes. What do you think about the application of business intelligence today? We'd be happy to hear you share your thoughts and experiences with us in the comments section of this video. Thanks for watching.